And you guys can pretty much tell by now, everything is far too idyllic. This is just to shoehorn in contrast. That is literally it. Because if you look at this color palette against
I'd like
the
to have a
rest of
quick
the
look at
game,
some shoes for Sean.
Yeah, which is a
Can you
common
watch Jayson for a minute?
filmmaker's
which is
technique.
I
fine.
promise we won't be long.
But-
Sure, no problem.
I mean, you know,
We're not
it's
going
not
anywhere,
really that
are
I
we?
mind that
Come
part,
on,
it's
honey.
just this game.
Yeah, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing. It's a very
No.
common trick for filmmakers to do, actually.
Yeah, which is completely fine, and I understand that. It's just this game tries really, really hard to try to make you care, and it doesn't work.
Oh, I don't give any shits about Jayson.
I don't either.
Jason!
Look at that little shit.
Jason!
I will
Jason!
press X as much as possible.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
Isn't that him just right up there?
Jason!
Yep.
Why can't we run?
Jason!
What the
Jason!
fuck?
Jason!
We're just calmly walking out
Jason.
after our child who was wandering off in a
Jason.
crowded mall.
Jason! Jason!
Why don't we have the option? Jayson, get back here or you're grounded, you little shit!
You're not getting your
Jason,
birthday
you
presents
really shouldn't
now.
run her off like that, you know?
And it's his
Awful lot of
birthday.
people in here.
Please, Dad,
But-
can I have one? I would really love to have one.
Don't give it to him,
Please,
the
Dad,
fucking
come
shit!
on.
No, this is why he
Okay,
wanders
let's
off,
go
because he
buy
knows he can get
Putin.
away with the shit.
Great!
Spoil your goddamn kids, why
Hey,
don't
Jen.
you?
What's your name?
Jason,
That's like
Which balloon would
at
you
the
like,
last place I
Jason?
worked, there was this kid
the
who was
red one.
pushing around his grandmother's cart,
There you
like
go.
screaming at her and shit. Guess what? He's still got a toy and candy.
Yeah,
That'll be
oh no!
$2,
My
sir.
kid just wandered
Jason, wait
off!
for me. Wait for your dad, son. It's really crowded in here.
My kid just fucking wandered off! Let me reward him!
Keep the change.
Oh, and I accidentally chose the right option there.
It is impossible to try on a pair of shoes with this crowd.
We need a kid
Where's
leash.
Jason?
He was here a
So
second
much.
ago. I
This
bought him a
game would have
balloon,
never
I turned around and
happened
just
if
disappeared.
they just had Jason on a kid leash if he wandered
This
off.
game also would have happened if they disciplined their kids!
I know!
Stay here. I'll go get him. I'll be right back.
Or if you would have said, okay, Jayson, you can't stay with me, hold my
Jayson!
hand.
Yeah, like, you have to stay here.
Jason!
Boom! Problem solved.
Jason!
Discipline your kid.
Jason!
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm
Jason!
gonna take as much time as I freaking want. And just
Jason!
scream Jason at everybody.
Comic
Jason!
books. He likes comic books, doesn't he?
Jason! Jason!
Just because it's funny. For
Jason!
fun in
Oh,
it.
he totally will go into the lingerie store. Oh, this is suits. Never mind.
Jason! Jason!
Never mind. He would never go into a suit store. Here's the
Jason!
lingerie. Wait, no, this is a purse store.
Jason! Jason!
These are the worst looking models.
Jason!
Well, these stores, I guess they're
Skateboards.
but
He's a cool kid, right?
Jason!
look at that store. It literally sells two
Jason!
things. Which, I mean, is a thing.
Jason!
But, I mean,
Jason!
Cat World.
oh, God.
Jason! Jason!
I don't know
Ah,
how
the video game
Jason!
store.
yeah. No, I don't know how that,
I
Jason!
bet video games goes well with beer-flavored
Jason!
beer.
Jason!
I don't know how.
Or not beer flavored, it's beer brand
Jason!
beer from
Oops.
the Stephen King films.
Jason!
I don't know how that place is still open, by the way. Hat World.
It's got a market.
Jason!
And they're super overpriced, so.
Yeah, that
Jason!
helps.
Just as long as he doesn't go near the exit. I'd better take a look near the escalators.
The game's literally like,
And now he runs!
yeah.
Jason! Jason!
Okay, and there's another thing this game did
Jason!
pretty well. The variety of the crowd.
Jason!
Of course,
Jason!
there's gonna be a few duplicates, but it's honestly not
Jason!
that bad.
Jason! Jason!
And see, I can't feel that much sympathy
Jason!
because he should have disciplined his
Jason!
child!
Like something he could have done was, okay, you're not
Jason!
staying near me. Hold on to my belt loop. If you let
Jason!
go, we're going home. Just something, anything
Jason!
other than nothing.
Or not buy him the
Jason!
balloon.
Whoa!
Seriously.
Jason! Jayson!
Also, this is really annoying because every person I bump into makes
Jayson!
the controller battery.
I've never
Jason!
actually been to a mall this crowded unless it's like fucking
Jason!
Black Friday or
Okay,
not New Year's
Jason!
Day.
yeah, this is obscenely crowded.
Jason! Jason!
He doesn't change the fucking
Jason!
thing!
Nope, let's just scream
Jason!
Jason into the face of this child.
Jason!
I'm gonna lose him. I'm gonna lose him.
Okay, or another
The red
thing.
balloon.
He
Follow the
runs
red
into the
balloon.
road, right? Why
I'm
was
gonna
the
find
child
him. I
never
have to
taught?
find him.
Don't play in the street!
should never
He's
take my
10!
eyes off him.
They teach you
Why in
that in
God's name did I?
school!
I
The
know.
red balloon I bought should make him easier to spot.
I'm just going through
The
all
red
the
balloon.
thoughts and just
Follow
stating.
the red balloon. Where is he? He must have gotten swept away by the crowd. The red
Wow!
Jason!
balloon. The red balloon.
10
Follow
out
the
of
red
10!
balloon.
Game Informer!
God damn it!
Jason!
I'm so
Jason!
glad I stopped to do that.
Jason!
He's on the other fucking side of the street. Nobody stopped a child walking by themselves.
Shit!
Yeah, you know there's no fucking mall cops.
That'll go.
And that busy. There's more goddamn mall cops where we live. They gave you shit for trying to ride one of the kiddie rides.
Yeah, and it's just like,
I'm under the weight limit. See?
Yeah.
The car stopped. Not only did the car stop, Jayson was completely safe by that point. He was shielded by his dad. I know.
how did
By
he
that,
die?
not only that, that car was maybe going 15 miles an hour, which will sustain heavy injuries, but it will not kill you.
Maybe it was just like,
Motherfucker!
it's like, no, you're a stupid child. Shh.
Motherfucker!
Dad, I'm not dead. Shh. God damn it.
Not only that, why was that person never sued for manslaughter?
Seriously, like, if you
Even though both Jayson and Ethan were complete fucking numbnuts
they would've
about
noticed
this.
it, like,
Pedestrian, you're always supposed to give the right of way to a fucking pedestrian, and if you hit one on the road, it's always considered manslaughter.
yeah, and oh,
Always.
and you know what? The way that it ends up, it's just like Ethan's just in this like shithole. It's like, why? Why didn't you sue? Why didn't you go after that person? Because obviously, shit went down.
Yeah, there's no way they could have defended themselves.
So like, yeah, I
The kid had a bright ass red balloon you could have seen. There was nobody on those roads.
no. So what the hell?
And if you actually go with the argument of, well, that fucking, that shit ass kid was, didn't see you on the road, well, then that means they were speeding.
Yeah,
All
and
the
couldn't
more
stop.
reason to hit them with involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah. And also,
That's like 5 to 10 years in prison right there.
yeah, and also this game's trying to show off its technology here, and it has not aged well, which is fine because this is an older game now, isn't it? How old is it? Fuck. 2012? 2010?
Let me check. I have a smartphone now. I can check this shit.
Mine's charging over there. I can't reach it. Well, oh, and the game case is right here. That would probably also help. Let's see.
2010.
2010.
All right.
I was
But
right.
I'm gonna check something right now.
Go ahead.
When did Bioshock 1 come out?
Bioshock 1. God, I don't know. I think around the same time.
I want to say 2007 or 2008.
But, yeah, and it's aged a lot better.
Yeah, oh my god! When I first played Bioshock, I was like, if I didn't know any better, I wouldn't think this game came out so long ago.
Mhm.
If it wasn't for the fact I remember as a child seeing advertisements for it.
I know!
Bioshock came out in 2007.
Oh, God. So, really, like,
if you wouldn't know any better, you would not know, especially with the water physics in BioShock.
Which are great, by the way.
BioShock is gorgeous.
It's still... Well, that's because they had a stylized element. But see, it's trying to be hyper-realistic.
Hyper-realistic blood.
And it doesn't work well. Oh, and yeah, those water droplets look great.
So yeah, BioShock 1, I mean, is 3 years older. That's where I got myself confused. 3 years older than this.
Wow.
Hi, Sean.
Okay, so I'm right to say, wow,
Hi,
this
Dad.
did not age.
Yeah, you are completely in your right to say this aged
Okay.
very poorly.
Because there are pretty old games that aged alright.
Fantastically. That's
Yeah.
actually my biggest gripe, aside from the fact that Sephiroth is a fucking pushover boss fight in Final Fantasy VII. That's not to say he's a pushover character in general, or that he's a pushover in Kingdom Hearts, because he's not a pushover in Kingdom Hearts.
Seems like he doesn't
but he's
really
a
wanna
pushover in
talk.
Final Fantasy VII. But that's my biggest gripe with
Let's go back
7.
home.
When people say they like 7 over 6, 6
Heavy
aged
rain.
much better
It's
than
been the same
7
for
did,
weeks.
because 6 still had 2D graphics.
Ah.
I'm late. Again.
And see, if you stylize something a little
Sean's
bit,
waiting
it's
for
gonna
me in the
age
car.
way better.
better go back.
Usually. Like, Okami
I know he doesn't like being
looks
the last
still
one left
really,
at school.
really amazing. Because it's stylized. But if you try to do hyper-realism like
Especially
this,
with a game,
Ugh.
I think it was, I do believe it was actually Doug Walker who said, and we was talking about animated movies, he's like, you're animating. Don't make everything look realistic. If we wanted that, we'd watch a live action movie.
yeah.
Take advantage of your medium.
But
These don't take advantage of their medium at all.
no, it's literally just trying to be an extra long. It's trying to be a TV show without actually being a TV.
Without pushing,
Yeah.
pushing buttons.
Yeah. It's just an interactive video. And it's not good. But
Written and directed by
By
Tommy
Dave.
Wiseau. Could you imagine? Oh my god, I want a heavy rain movie with Tommy Wiseau!
God damn no. Yes.
Jason, I will not find him.
Oh god.
Oh, haha,
Okay,
Daddy,
now look at this.
Where is Jason?
Look at the shithole that Ethan is living in. Like, obviously, things have fallen apart for him. Looks like he's just moved here? I don't know. The fuck? But, duh. That is the weirdest place for a button for a TV to be turned on. Just,
Yeah. Why? France, man. It's fucking French.
I swear. But,
I'm honestly kind of confused. I do believe I said this last time too. Okay, so Ethan is clearly in like heavy depression, likely PTSD, and is not getting any treatment for it whatsoever.
no.
How did he get partial custody of
Time
Sean?
for a snack.
No, wait.
Maybe Sean is
Actually, he
hungry.
is getting treatment.
He is?
Yeah, he's seeing a therapist.
If
He
Sean is hungry,
is?
Yeah!
he can fight
He's
things for
obviously
himself.
not listening to the therapist. It's
Sean
2
hasn't
years
done his
later.
homework yet.
I know. No, but he's actually
Grace
going
has
to
Sean
see a
this weekend.
therapist.
I do
Seems
not
like he
remember
can't wait
that.
to get back
I
to
am
his mother.
surprised I remembered that.
It's still early. We'll see about the homework later.
No, you find out later, when you're with the cops. You know what? I'm gonna do.
Did they
The
mention
sad guy
anything about
problem.
PTSD or was it just depression?
I think they mentioned PTSD, but I'm not entirely sure. This game is so bland. Let's stare at my kid.
But yeah, okay, so the fact also that that almost, if anything, strengthens my point that they could have easily used that as an argument against it of, well, he's suffering from depression, he can't take care of himself, why would he be able to take care of someone else?
yeah.
And this is not me saying men should not have custody of their children, even partial custody. I'm saying I think at this point Ethan's unfit to be a parent.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Snack.
It's time for your snack. Are you hungry?
I guess, a little.
Let's see what we can find in the kitchen.
And Sean's not fucking helping.
No.
Both his kids are shits, though.
Yeah.
I don't like his kids.
His kids are not good. You know what, kid? You can have a fucking granola bar. That's your snack. Which I always like granola bars, but... Whoa.
Yo!
Hey!
Child!
I have your snack right here!
Boy child!
Where are you going?
I thought that was him at first. I'm like, man, he sounds like he's got the fucking flu.
I like how Ethan's just walking around.
With a granola bar in hand.
I'm just gonna stand right outside this door.
Oh, it's not creepy at all.
Just the image of him. Here, take this shit,
Here,
kid.
Sean. Here's your snack.
Thanks, Dad.
This game.
Does Ethan even, like, did he get laid off from his job?
I think it was a freelance guy. I'm not sure. Cause let's see, 6 homework. I'm gonna go upstairs real quick, so that I can Shit. Whoa. This still isn't like too small of a house. Like there's still.
It's not. It's in
It's
like
not
the
bad.
shitty part
It's
of
a
town, though.
yeah, it's in the shitty part of town.
And it's
That's the
clear
thing.
it's not very clean.
No. And this is the same drawing we did all that time ago. Yep.
2 years!
2 years! And that, the bunch of dust on that. Oh, and this is another thing. Obviously not moving on.
Hey, stop messing around.
Yeah, you'd think that would have been something they fucking would tell you in therapy.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, and look at that prompt, like, oh,
yeah.
look, you're getting all bothered.
Be when you grow up.
Dead. That's what
Like,
you
isn't
are.
that something they tell you?
Yeah,
like-
is to move on and not focus on the past and not obsess over it. Like this clearly is.
Yeah.
Just, it's fine to keep little mementos and memories and stuff, but Gesundheit.
Why did we need that? What purpose did that serve?
Exactly, that's this entire game.
I'm not even gonna say like it adds to the enhancement because Sean is such an unimportant character.
He is just,
He's a damsel.
yes!
He's a damsel.
He is a total damsel. He's just a
He's a male damsel. That's all he is.
He is literally just a plot device.
Jayson is just a fucking plot device.
They're all plot devices. And this game does a shitty job at trying to make you care. Let's get this clear. It's like, oh look, it's a child. It's your child. And it's like, no, I don't care about this fucking kid.
I haven't seen him at all until this game, and then you only showed me 2.5 seconds of him.
And then you're like, oh, you care about him, right? No.